Let's look at the learning outcomes. After studying this module, you shall be able to 1. Know about technical analysis, learn the fundamentals of technical analysis, identify the different types of projects based on technical aspects, then understanding of the technical components and constraints of the project, and lastly knowledge about the process of technical analysis. Once a market and demand analysis is done, next step is technical analysis. Evaluating a proposed project to assess whether the project can be implemented as scheduled and what are its requirements. It takes into consideration project implementation team, desired skills and experience of team members, how, when and who is to implement the project, related technical aspects, does adequate skill and competence is available for project implementation, duration of experience held, qualifications and training required, evaluating the list of already completed projects on similar comparative basis and constituents, how the technology for the project would be acquired, considering factors such as availability of technology, supplier vendors and other related resources for the selected project. Let us look at the technical analysis. The concept of technical analysis is a comprehensive analysis covering all the related technical aspects of a project. It provides judgmental view on the merits of technical proposal and operating costs involved with the project. To ascertain the technical factors influencing the chosen project and its output as based on the processes involved. This further depends upon different technical parameters. Also, it takes into consideration technical capacity of organization and management. An important consideration related to chosen project is the availability or non-availability of desired resources. It also considers as to how the technology will be developed or acquired for the selected project operations. Further, the future sustainability and viability of the chosen technology and its upgradation with respect to new developments and innovations is also a concern. Today's sustainability of technical project efficiency and environmental consideration aspect of a chosen project are of quite concern, as these play a critical role in the ultimate success or failure of the project when implemented. What is the meaning? Primarily, technical analysis is concerned with the input materials, production and operation technology, project capacity, location and size of project, equipment and machineries, infrastructure, building and civil works, project layout and charts the project schedule of work. Technical analysis typically defines resources required and defines their nature and manner to be suitable and of use in the project implementation. Also, it tries to gather an understanding of different resources of interrelation and interdependencies. Further, it evaluates aspects related to whether or not a particular project is feasible technically or not. Let us look at in the form of a diagram. On the top is idea, project. Project is further divided into market analysis and demand analysis. Market analysis and demand analysis is further divided into price and technical analysis, and also capacity, product, service, managing technology. Product services is further divided into project, that is plant, size, type and location, and technical analysis constitute managing technology and strategic technology leverages. Now, project plant is further subdivided into production costs, which can include profitability, and the technical analysis further leads to investment analysis. Now, product cost and investment analysis plus financial analysis all will lead to profitability. What are the components of technical analysis? 1. Technology. Technology plays an important role in a project, as today the majority of businesses depend and gather competitive advantage based on the type and nature of technology. A project's DNA is the choice of its technology. Different industries use and adopt different types of technology as based on the availability of resources and their suitability in the market and its desired outputs from the project. The type of choice of technology, proposition and investment in research and technical developments are quite essential to the future growth potential and scope of projects in the market. Product. The output of a project can be products or services. They are further considered on following aspects. 1. Demand. It involves proper analysis of the current demand in the market, future prospects of the demand growth potential in the present market and newer markets. A proper demand analysis provides the basis for selection of a particular project. Secondly, the size. This refers to the product portfolio, which depends upon the nature of the market as to whether it is retail, wholesale or intermediary. Also, size of the product acts as a deciding factor for consideration of choice of project. Price. It is a vital factor from point of potential users as well as project output. The success or failure of the chosen project depends on the proper pricing of the outputs, which can be product or services. Production and operating cost. The project operating and production costs can make it viable or unsustainable. It involves proper evaluation and understanding of the project related costs and financial constraints. It takes into consideration resource availability and their future potential. Also, the interdecencies of inter-project operations and transfer and legal aspects are related to it. Project capacity. The project technology and capacity are interdependent. For a given level of capacity required as based on the demand of market, a particular type of technology is desired for its success, which further acts as deciding factor for the project future growth potential. Thus, a particular technology may make a chosen project viable and success on implementation. To analyze project based on capacity, whether it is mega, large, medium or small scale, accordingly its required resources need to be arranged. Profitability. Last but not the least, the main consideration for choosing a project and its success on implementation is based on the profit viability. The profitability is resultant of the cost and expense related to a project and the proper analysis. Initially though, a project might not be profitable, but it's the future potential that holds the key to its success. This can further be projected in form of a diagram. On top is technical analysis, which is technology, financial analysis, which means investment analysis, which is related to technology. Product is dependent upon the demand, which is leads to location, size. Technology also takes into consideration the size. Production cost, which is related to profitability analysis, and demand of course refers to or is related to price also, and price also. Characteristics of technical analysis. Product. There is a shift from traditional way of project where products created demand. Today rather it is market demand driven project operation and products are made available to the potential users based on their demand pattern analysis. The products can be classified as consumer durables, agriculture and marine products, mineral products, technology based electronic products, that is the gadgets and softwares. Today a product life is also much reduced as compared to earlier longer product life cycle. It is referred to as product mix, which consists of product, its process, promotion and price factor consideration. Inputs. Project inputs or the required resources availability is worth considering. Generally, the inputs consist of raw materials, process intermediaries, other miscellaneous supplies and factory utilities. These include items such as water, fuel, power, process and semi-processed components related to a chosen project. The potential availability in present on a regular basis and non-availability of different inputs in future is worth considering for the success of project in the long run. Process or choice of technology. For a selected project, there is always a choice of different alternative technologies available which are further dependent on numerous factors. There are availability of different types of methods and technologies for different industries. These may be selected based on a comparative analysis of project related aspects such as project capacity, inputs, financial and investment outlays, interdependence on other projects or process, operation costs, product mix, newer developments in technology and desired inputs. Plant or process types. It tries to answer the very basic question related to the chosen project, that is, what is the gestation period of the project chosen? What is the level of the complexity of different project operations? What is the extent of automation in a project? What is the level of localization in the project inputs? How much the project is dependent on technology? How much is the manpower requirement for the project? Whether or not the project is concerned about the environmental factors. And lastly, is the project able to maintain a balance between different social, cultural and technological aspects? Technology acquisition. The technology in case not developed in house may be acquired from the other technology providers. The technology can be acquired as licensed technology, outright purchase of technology or joint venture arrangement. Technology may be further subdivided into different subparts of the project based on the process as essential and critical intermediary, trade name and related sub-processes. Generally, a supplier provides the complete technology as a single package offering. How the technology transfer is to be made in simple, prompt way. Different legality issues related to transfer of technology and adjustment in the future on the basis of new developments. Infrastructure. This typically includes water, power, transportation, warehousing, storage of raw materials, work in progress, finished material and other input materials, communication, building and site location selection should be considered after all the other related aspects to a project. Other factors include environmental issues and concerns, local labor conditions, climatic factors and general living conditions. The availability of medical, educational, recreational and other transport facilities in concern with the employees employed in the project. A comparative summarized analysis and assessment of these factors may be done in the way of a following table. In the rows, we have narrative summary, verifiable objective indicators, verification means and methods and assumptions. In the narrative summary, project goal, objective to which project contributes. Verifiable objective indicators, measure goal and achievements. Under verification means and methods, nil, and assumptions for goal or targets. Similarly, purpose of project, desirable conditions, nil, to attain goals. In the third column, inputs, type, quality, quantity aspects, nil, providing or availability of desired inputs. Fourth, outputs, that is volume, value and scale of output, nil, attaining output targets. Fifth, process, technology, core competency, scale of operation, nil, desired resource constraints. Sixth, risk, in the row side, market, technical economy, financial, social, legal, environmental, blank, and applicable factors with reference to chosen project. Constraints of technical analysis. Inputs. Inputs are categorized into raw materials, processed or semi-processed materials, other auxiliary components and miscellaneous required resources in relation to selected and chosen project. The different resources may be currently readily available, but their availability or non-availability in the future is of concern. Also, newer substitutes and developed resources might be available in future. Further, a project may have to be scaled up in response to the market growth potential. Different resources require viability as well as suitability. Investment budget. Once a project is selected and chosen, the next critical step is to consider it on the basis of the financial and investment budget constraints. This also takes into consideration different project operation costs involved based on the different project capacities. A proper understanding of the costs involved as fixed cost, working or operating costs and recurring or non-recurring expenses is needed. Market conditions. This depends a lot on the future estimated project based outputs, as this acts as a deciding factor to the project based capacity. But future is always uncertain. Therefore, initially, though the project capacity may be small in the beginning and it is based on incremental capacity built in response to increased market demand and outputs. Thus, the growth and expansion of a project is totally based upon the market demand as it might turn out in the future. Policy constraints. A proper and detailed understanding of the different policies related to government, political, legal and social is needed. Its influence on the project and impact on the inputs and outputs is considered. The impact of the policy factors regardless of their economies of scale. Also, there is a choice of technology based on location, size, scale and resources input, which are further governed by local regulatory issues. Infrastructure factors. Such factors are concerned with project process, its location, building and site plan. The distribution and warehousing of inputs and outputs resources. This includes different mode of transportation, their availability, cost consideration, reliability and time constraints. There is utilization of the capacities available of chosen project based on the market demand. It involves adequate availability of power, water, communication and other needed resources. Also, some factors may vary like local climate conditions, humidity, availability of sun, rainfall and floods. Further contingency management and related factors in case of extreme conditions. Issues related to local, social, cultural and general setup where the project is to be present. Process of technical analysis. After the data and information of resources intended to be utilized in the project during its implementation related to project chosen such as project capacity, technology, market size, equipment and infrastructure conditions desired at plant site. The next step is to prepare project charts and layouts. On the basis of these project scope is defined, as well it acts as a platform for a detailed evaluation of the project engineering and technology, estimating investment and operation cost related to project. General functional layout, inputs, flow diagram, production line diagram, transport layout, project utility consumption layouts, project communication layout, organizational layout, project information flow diagrams and plant layout. The project process chart provides the basic fundamental framework for proper estimation of the time and investment required. It also gives a view of the different project activities and their interrelationship and complexity, which is easier to understand. Further, it is easier to estimate the manpower and required resources for a project. It is a detailed step by step approach and progress of the project right from the first step to the final outcome of the project on implementation. Evaluating and considering alternatives. Need for evaluating and considering alternatives is of much consideration. There is no one unique way for a project to be implemented. There exist many ways to convert an idea into an executable project. Different alternatives vary on the basis of following factors. 1. Project type. Typically, a project may try to produce all the parts and constituents by way of vertically integrated project or through an assembly line of operations wherein the components may be procured from different vendors. The project may not complete the whole process of its own, but up to a certain level known as semi-finished or process point. Therefore, it is of significance as to what is the nature of the project and its level of operations. 2. Production process. The project input resources and different related aspects in relation to availability of raw materials, investment budget constraints and cost of production factors, nature and type of target market is considered. There is consideration for level of automation and complexity of operation in the production process. Thirdly, quality aspects. Quality is a wide term as it depends on a great degree on the perception of the customers and the project supplier may have different viewpoints. The quality parameter varies from industry to industry and across product portfolios. The choice of a particular project depends on the quality aspects right from the sources of its resources as inputs through its process until it provides them as finished outputs to the end users as demanded by them. Fourthly, scale of operations. The project scale of operation depends on the financial and technical feasibility of the project, which is further dependent on the availability of the project specific resources such as level of competition, nature of demand, economies of scale, growth potential of product as well as of market. Fifthly, location. Project size and location are interdependent, which further is based on as to whether to have a one single project or to have different small plants spread across the market. These are further based on the economies of scale and distribution network. Also, in a large project, warehousing and logistic aspects need a proper and deeper evaluation in reference to project. Sixthly, time factor constraints. The most important constraint in relation to project is the time availability. It needs to be analyzed with detailed breakdown of different projects, activities and time they would consume. Also, the estimation of time which may be consumed in case of exceptional and extreme situations. How much time would be required in case to related policy matters and their clearances from concerned authority. There should be proper determination of the optimal time required for the project activities. Let us summarize. Technical analysis is a feasibility check of the project after the market and demand analysis has been already done. It takes into consideration the different resources availability and their nearness to the location of the project operation. Further, a thorough and proper understanding and implication of the related policies impact government, regulatory and political and legal, which may vary from location and region basis is needed. It provides a proper roadmap with achievable milestone. A project is supposed to achieve right from the idea stage to the progress to different points of implementation with final availability of its output. Thus, a detailed project layout charts need to be prepared with its detailed understanding. A proper analysis of the impact of constraints a project might face during its progress. How the technology for the chosen project is to be acquired, whether it is to be developed in-house or purchased outrightly or in joint venture with other parties. A proper estimation of the capacity of the build-up of project based on the real-time analysis of the market demand forecast and its growth in the future, and accordingly scaling of the project operation capacities. Furthermore, other alternatives available also need to be analyzed and checked based on different related parameters and their impact in present and in the future.